Hello, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another match reaction, people. Make sure you're smashing the likes and subscribing if you're new. Uh, another fan cam. Wolves 1, West Ham United nil. We're trying to reach 1K subscribers before the end of the season, so at least make that happen for me because I've got to put up with this club every single week. Um, yeah, just come back off the watch along. We're doing a live as well. Maybe as you'll see this, if you'll see this quite early, we're doing a live match reaction as well at 10 p.m. Fucking hell, man. Like, all I ask for, yeah, is players to do the basics properly, like as a bare minimum, like as a very, very bare minimum. Like it's not that much to ask, and the reason why I say that is because like I'm looking at our midfielders. Yeah, I've been complaining for a very, very long time about our midfielders, like the Ward Prowses. Like as much as I said, cool, I had a different opinion on him at an earlier start of the season, and I defended him under Moyes. But as I've said in my watch along, I've defended a lot of these players in the past. I've defended every single player that was here last year. That's still here now. I've defended. I was defending Mavropanos last year. I was defending Edson Alvarez last year. I was defending Paquetá last year. I was defending Ward-Prowse last year. I was defending a lot of players. A lot of these players are decreased, not just under the previous manager, but like when you go and I feel like Potter to me is an actual coach. Like I've seen this guy coach very well. His teams play actual football. And I don't ask to play a certain stat player or anything like that. But when I know a manager's going to come in like this, of this caliber, of this certain profile, or whatever you want to call it, I'm not expecting much. And I'm not actually going at Potter when I say this, but I'm expecting basic stuff. And under the previous manager, I could see players playing in individuality against a manager with no style of play and no structure. This time I'm seeing a manager with style of play and structure, but I'm seeing the players do no basic shit, passing to the opposition from 5 yards. Passing to the opposition. These guys are allergic to 1-2s because when they do try and combine, it becomes an absolute horror show. Horror show. These guys don't know how to do combination play. They don't know how to do combination play. They don't know how to pass into space. They don't know how to pass to their teammates. That is bad. That is dreadful. As I said in the home game against Brentford where we lost 1-0. Another loss. What did we lose 1-0 or 2-0? Fuck knows how much we lost by. I don't remember. But it's another fine margin type loss. Lost to Newcastle or lost 2-0 to Palace or whatever by scoreline, by the way, when I say fine margin. But it's another performance where we was blatantly played off the park. What happened to the positives against Everton? Like again in the second half, where did those go? I get people can say it's an international break, but you man don't forget to play football in an international break. Let's not act like one team has a break and like 19 other teams are still like doing the same shit. Everyone has international players. So where the fuck have these players gone? I can't be bothered to defend any of these players anymore. I can't. It just stresses me out. It stresses me out because I feel like I'm putting my pride on the line for no reason. I feel like I'm defending people for no reason. That's why I'm going at every single person now. I've gone at every single footballer. Even the likes of Jared Bowen today. Like I expected Jared Bowen versus Totti to be cash money today. He was showing him too much of the ball. Showing him way too much of the ball. Bowen's not a problem at this club, but I'm going to criticize you where it's due. I put my chest out. I put my not life on the line, but I put my pride on the line defending you. So I need to see you like still turn up, even when other players aren't on the same level as you. Trust me, I understand you're playing with a lot of bums. Listen, you're not a problem, but I've got to show that I don't just single anyone out. But let me move on. Paquetá today. Paquetá and Ward-Prowse today. Dumb and dumber. Dumb and dumber in midfield. It's not like Alvarez came on and did anything better. But none of these midfielders can pass a fucking ball. The amount of times Paquetá was wasting the ball, passing the ball too fast, passing the ball too slow, uh, going over the top where it didn't need to go over the top, passing with the wrong pace of the ball, Ward-Prowse not passing quick enough, taking too long on the ball, when dribbling, when driving with the ball, getting tackled too easily, showing the ball. Do you know when you're a footballer, yeah, and you're somewhat of a midfielder? A proper midfielder would be someone that can take the ball in their stride and use their body and their awareness to get away from them players. Ward-Prowse doesn't do that. He turns around and he acts like there's no one else on the pitch. He thinks this is FIFA practice arena where you're just 1v1 with the goalkeeper. That's how he plays. He plays like there's no defenders on him. There is no one there to tackle him. Where are these players? I don't understand. I don't understand the mentality going into that. I've never understood it. I've never ever understood it. I don't know what's going on half the time when I'm watching this. I don't know. I don't understand. I understand what Potter's trying to do. I don't understand the mind of the players. Even when Bissaka wasn't that good today. Ollie Skulls had a bad first half. He improved somewhat second half, but we needed Emerson a lot earlier. I get making 3 subs at half time, but when Soler came on, we had no left-hand side as it was. So when you're going to a 4-2-3-1, that would have been the best time to keep Guilherme on. I feel sorry for a person like Guilherme, for example, that you haven't played all season, you start and then you only get 45 minutes. That's why I'm going to criticize the manager on today. As much as Fulkirk did have better impacts than Ferguson, it's not like we gave the ball to Ferguson much. I don't rate Ferguson as a player. I don't rate the signing in general, by the way. I'm not saying Ferguson's the oracle. I don't understand the price tag. I don't think he's a terrible player, but at the same time, it is a signing that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. But it's not like we were giving the ball to him. We need to stop this 5 defender nonsense though. Like I know it's the profile of players you have at the time, but playing Aaron Cresswell in 2025, he doesn't do a bad job, but at the same time, it's just not needed. Like, it's just at times where it's just not needed. I get it as well, like, you matched up with the other team, but you don't need to always do that as well. We needed to press a lot more aggressively because that was our only chance of getting anything. That was our only chance of getting anything, man. That was our only chance of getting any form of, uh, to quote unquote, pleasure, I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't know where we go from here, but I feel like the rest of the season is going to look like that. We're not shit enough to get relegated. We don't even need to be talking about relegation. But we're going to start April, need to end in May. We need to be talking about who we're kicking out of this football club. Which of these players are we kicking out? Because if it was up to me, and if this was fucking Monopoly, bruv, I'd kick out like most of them. Most of them. And people would be like, well, you went at the previous manager because you said the squad was better than what he was showing. Yes, the squad is better than what he was showing. It was still better than what Lopetegui was showing. But I guess I was wrong about maybe how good the squad was, and it was more of a testament to how bad Lopetegui was. I'm not expecting a manager. I'm not expecting much from a manager with a completely different style of play and just a style in general to go and take over a team with no preseason to do anything. I'll be real. I don't. But at the same time, I expect some of these players to pass to each other properly. If you're going to go down a route where a lot of these players aren't in your plans, hopefully you have the freedom to just play a bunch of kids for the rest of the season. I know it's a bit of a cliche thing to say, but that's where I'm at right now. But I'll discuss more of that on the live match reaction. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. We're trying to reach 1K before the end of the season. Thank you guys for your support. I'll see you guys at 10. Take care.